Hi Matthew.
Hello.
Hi. So first of all, before we are going to start our interview, I'd like to thank you very much. We really appreciate all the efforts you took coming over here to Taipei, joining us during the World Partner Conference. It's really a pleasure.
Not at all. It's our pleasure. Thank you for the invite. Thanks for bringing us out to Taipei. It's my second time here. As you know, I was here in November, and the team, the Advantech team, are always really hospitable, and it's just a pleasure to come here. It's a great company to be associated with.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for this nice feedback.
No problem. All right.
So, as we get this started, could you please tell us a bit about your company, how it all began, and where you are right now?
Okay.
Would be great to hear this.
All right. Well, so we're called Handsfree Group, and we were established in 2004. Okay, we get the name from Handsfree, as in the hands-free calling. In the UK, they brought out a law to say that you couldn't drive and use a mobile phone. And on the day that the law came out, we set up the business, Handsfree, at the time. So that's where we got our name from. And but very quickly, as we started installing mobile phone equipment into vehicles, the business developed quite quickly, and here we are today with it's now a group of businesses. We have business in the States and in Ireland, and also we're based in Manchester in the UK. All right. We also have an office in Ireland and also in St. Louis in Missouri in the USA. Okay. So over the past 15-16 years, we've built up our reputation as a strong company for in-vehicle technology. We mainly work with large fleets, transport and logistics, and public safety.
Okay.
As well.
Yeah. Great.
So we've got over 80 employees now, about 55, 60 in the UK, and then a team of 22, 23 in the USA, and we're just growing our team in Ireland at the moment. We've got a team of installers and everything you would expect from all product developers and sales representatives and a full business team. Okay. And
beside you, who is also in charge of the company?
Yeah, we have there's two founders. There's myself and there's Scott Cassell. So we have a picture of Scott on the screen here, and he's my better half. We've been together, working in business for 15 years, and certainly the business wouldn't be the same without Scott. He kind of makes all the sensible decisions, and I go out and get the business and build up the relationships with our customers. And Scott is responsible for the operations team and the finance, and also the software development now, which is a big part of our business.
Yeah. Okay, great. So a good combination out of two very motivated guys working together since 1.5 decades, which is quite amazing, and pushing forward the business, right?
Absolutely. Scott and I worked together for a company called Enterprise back in when we finished university. So literally we've worked together for we're in our third decade together now. So running a business with somebody that you've worked with for so long, it works really, really well, because there's the trust there. It's run like a family business, as similar to Advantech, where you can tell that there's a family behind the business, which is very important for our culture and our core values.
Okay, good. So, besides the company introduction that you already made, what is the offering of your company in the daily work?
Okay, well, as Handsfree Group, we like to offer a total solution. So that includes installation, having the product, and also having the control of the software as well. So we can support all the products through installing it correctly into a vehicle, right the way through to allowing the customer to get what they need from the product through our software. So I'll just explain a little bit, slightly more detail, how we do that. So first of all, we have our installation team. So we cover the whole of the UK. We cover Ireland as well, and then we've got 130 installers across the States as well. Literally, we offer a complete service to our strategic partners and also to our own end customers, where we'll install equipment professionally. So how we do that is we train our installers to a certain level. In the UK, there's something called a FitAS accreditation scheme, where we get the installers up to a level and continuously develop those installers. We introduce products to those installers so that they've got the skills to install everything from a communication system to a camera system, for example, or an Advantech tablet with a vehicle dock. Okay. So we offer those services across the country, but we also have a workshop where we'll actually complete a full installation of a vehicle from start. From the factory, the vehicle gets delivered to us, and then we will fit up to 12 or 13 different products into one vehicle to a customer's specification. So it's very focused on the customer's requirements. We have a design and build team and a project management team that will literally work with the customer to deliver what they need out of a vehicle. Okay, that includes all of the technology that they require to do the job. Okay, and then we've also got our tech vehicle range. So basically, we've got a catalogue with partner products. So we have the Advantech products in our catalogue. Also, we have it on our website as well. So we have a larger range of Advantech products on the website. It's vehicletechstore.co.uk, and then so basically our customers can select products, and then they know that they can have them installed anywhere in the country in a professional way, because each product that you do for any of your vehicle related products need to be installed correctly, and we have to avoid airbags, and we have to install them in the right way for the customer to get the best out of that product. So once we've installed the product, the customer would need to control that you get the best out of the product through software. So we have a Data Live software solution. We've split it into 3 areas, where we've got a telematics portal, and it's our own software that we've developed from the ground up, and we've learned from our partners, where we install quite a lot of telematics for other people, other companies. And from the experience over the last 15 years, we've been able to build our own telematics system that we can integrate. So we can do temperature tracking, for example, with the Advantech probes. We could do onboard weighing and pass the onboard weighing information to our telematics system. A lot of different things, passenger counting, for example. It's a perfect synergy between our companies, Advantech and Handsfree, where we would have the ability to take that passenger information, send it through our telematics system, and present it to the customer in a way that they could use the data effectively. Okay? So that's our telematics system. We also have a fleet management system. So the fleet management tools are different apps that company owners, company fleets would use an app on a tablet, like an Advantech tablet, in a harsh environment. So one of our customers is DPD, so they have 60 different depots, and they have a tablet with a Advantech dock, and it's based on, it runs on Android, our app does. They would basically go around each vehicle once a day when the vehicles come in from delivering parcels, and they would check the condition and the damage, the state of play on each vehicle, and they would document damage, and our system flags up to the transport manager, and the maintenance control team flags up when there's a problem that needs to be rectified, and then it will count down each day until the job's done, basically, and send alerts and triggers to the maintenance team. Yeah. So it's a great piece of software, but we wouldn't be able to do that without tablets that are built for harsh environments, and actually desktops that sit in the control room, basically. Okay, so so you've helped with enabling that type of situation for a customer. Yeah. We also have a camera system, so we're starting to work with more intelligent cameras, with all of our CCTV systems that we fit onto vehicles. even though the recording on the vehicle, on a recording platform, we can actually send those live CCTV images and also dial back and bring footage back from the past through our telematics system and present it back to a customer through data live.
Yeah.
So I guess when you put it all together, the install, the product with our hardware partners, and also the software integration, together it gives a total solution that we're able to offer our customers. And because we've got such a wide customer base, and most customers want something different, we feel like we're able to work with our customers and develop what they need quite quickly, because we've got access to the right products and our own in-house software development team.
Okay. Wow, it's quite impressive. So such a broad range of different products, software included, and this comes along with brilliant services, system integration, which is quite, I won't say unique, but it's important to have. To deliver services around is always key to be able to serve the customer best and doing everything he's needing, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Beside this, maybe you can give us an overview of the things which are ahead of us, meaning do you plan any innovations already? Are you getting requests out of the markets which are related to the digital transformation? Is this something you are working on already?
Absolutely. We split our products into three areas, and so really we've got communication products, so fixed vehicle phones, tablets, PCs, onboard Wi-Fi. We've also got the cameras, the safety products, which would be cameras and sensors, and we've got a lot of security products, which are very, very bespoke security products that lock down the parcel, the kind of consignment area of the vehicle. And we find that across that suite of products, there's more than 190 in our catalogue. Each one of those products can be connected, and now customers really want to know that data. So, for example, when we have our locking system used to stand alone. So the way it works on a parcel delivery van, like DPD, you're unable to actually access the consignment or cargo area unless the doors are closed, the handbrake's on, and the windows are up. Okay, so they've got things. We've got certain triggers in place to make sure that we do not allow the driver to open the doors without everything else being locked down. So that's all great because it's a fantastic security system, but imagine how much more powerful that is when we can connect that up to our Data Live software. Through Data Live, we can connect it up and give back the information to DPD. So now we can tell them every time the door opens, how many times the door's opened. So for security purposes, if they're doing, say, 90 deliveries a day, and they only open the back door of the van 60 times a day, then there's a problem. There's a security risk there. So we can also control whether they, if they have a parcel in that geolocation, then yes, we'll open the door. But if they don't have a parcel delivery in that geolocation, we can send a signal back to the door not to open, for example. So it's an electronic locking system that we've had for 3 or 4 years now, and it's stood alone as a great product. But when you start connecting these products, it all of a sudden gives the customer access to such amazing data that they can really bring some new dimension and efficiency back to their fleet. Okay. So there's numerous examples where through collecting the odometer, for example, through our telematics portal. Now, yes, many years ago it was fantastic to track the vehicle, which is certainly good to know where the vehicle is. It's nice information to have, but when you're able to report odometer readings, then all of a sudden you're able to understand what work that vehicle's doing, and when the maintenance is needed to be done, or when that vehicle needs to come off the fleet or move it around to a location which is would spread out the mileage and therefore increase the residual cost of the vehicle. So we also give back data to our partners. They're called DTC codes, so diagnostic trouble codes.
Yeah.
And we can send this information back to our customers now with an alert on an email or into a CS file every day, once a day, with a report with the mileage and the DTC code. And that way maintenance and control departments are able to control their fleets and pull a vehicle off before possible damage to an engine or having an issue with the safety on the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely all of the products that we do now, we'll only add it to the product, to the portfolio, if we can connect up that product and provide data back to the customer.
Okay.
Okay. We're finding that the vehicle the vehicle products that you have been amazing. They've really added a lot of value to our existing product portfolio, especially because they're rugged, they're built for harsh environments, and the quality is much better than what we've seen in the past. With some lighter weight, flimsier cradles, the vehicle docks were exceptionally good quality. So we're pleased to put these in front of our customers.
Great. So finally, let me ask about our relation, because as you are here the second time in between 10 weeks, we are working quite closely together on a nice big project, the ESN in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Could you please give us a head up of this project and what we are doing there together?
Okay, so this is extremely exciting. It's we've been awarded a contract by the government, so it's a Home Office contract, and what we will be doing together, Advantech and Handsfree, we will be delivering a mission critical communication system that's going to replace the Tetra radio system that's currently used across the emergency services. So the type of, in a police car or fire engine, you'll have currently you'll have a two-way radio, and it's extremely secure and robust. It's a very, very good system, but it does cost quite a bit of money for the UK government to run on a daily basis. The infrastructure to control Tetra is quite expensive. However, the new way of thinking is basically to have an LTE based solution, which is what we are developing together, and this will have software on the platform called Kodiak, which is made by Motorola, and that software will allow you to do push to talk over cellular, which is fantastic, because this is it means that they can get much more flexibility. They're able to have wider user groups. The users will actually be able to communicate. So police, fire and ambulance will all be able to communicate together, communicate separately to the control room. It gives so much more flexibility, but also it's a lower cost solution to the end users as well. Better for the UK taxpayer, which is good. But we're extremely pleased that Advantech are one of our strategic partners and going to be the core unit design and manufacturer for that. So we're working together. In fact, over the last couple of days, we've just put down the final design freeze. So we've got to the first part, which is getting the design complete. Now it's going to go through development and then finally testing and certification. But essentially, our new box is going to have it will have a number of accessories that plug into it. So speaker, microphone, push to talk, fist mic. That's one of those things that you do, two-way radio, Roger, that type of thing. And so basically, it's it will have a touch screen on the dash. 5.7 inch is our entry-level touchscreen, and then we'll have one slightly bigger as well. It's going to have tactile buttons around the outside of the touchscreen as well, because some police officers and fire brigades need to know when to press that button. So it's a combination of touchscreen and tactile buttons, okay, hotkeys. And the great thing is that they're going to be able to add Bluetooth. We're going to be able to put Wi-Fi hotspot, but it will be a secure Wi-Fi hotspot on the ESN network. So the key to this unit is it's going to work on the band, on the network that is only going to be used for the emergency services. So it's a mission critical communication, secure system, and we're one of 2 suppliers that's going to be putting this product on the market at the start of 2021. So it's fantastic, it's really, really exciting. And I must say that working with the Advantech team, certainly you gave us a lot of support through the tender process. We're working with another strategic partner as well on the accessories, which is Pytel. So you worked really, really well with our strategic, our other contractors as well. And together we've been able to come up with a really, really good solution that's cost effective. And in fact, we've just come out of a meeting where we've been making sure that there is no compromises on quality. Because of the nature of this type of device, being a communication device for the emergency services, we have to get this right. So that's why we spent extra time on it. And we've got an enormous team. I can't thank you enough for the team you've put together. From MC bringing us together, Van has been incredible, Vicky and Levi and all of their team. They really are a credit to Advantech and the Advantech family.
Great, thank you very much for these nice compliments. We really appreciate this. We of course appreciate that you came over joining us here during WPC, giving us a very broad and intense overview of your company, of your products, of the solutions that you are supplying to the market. Thank you very much for taking the time, and I'm looking forward working close together with you in the future over hopefully many, many, many years. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.